Hello everybody, and welcome to the Metal Podcast. Today we have a special guest, and welcome, Farah.
Hi.
And today we're recording from this cozy window, so it's kind of not official way of recording it as we usually do. But yeah, thank you for coming. How are you today?
I'm good. A little tired. I was running outside a lot today, but I'm good.
And about like your studies, can you tell us more about what is your major and maybe how you came up with the fact that you want to study, especially like your major?
Don't spoil it. So I study film and media, and I actually never thought of studying it. And in my senior year, I was thinking, what should I study? And I knew it was going to be something art related because I'm artistic. And then I thought one of my teachers had us do an assignment where we had to pick 3 hypothetical careers and map out how we would live our lives on that. And since it was hypothetical, I was like looking up cool careers, and I was like, oh, film, like that's cool. So I did the assignment on it. I started like learning more about what it would be like to do that. And I was like, like that's actually seems kind of fun. So then once I had landed on that decision, I kind of looking back at my life and my interests, I saw that it kind of matched the whole way down to like being little that I would do something like film. So that's how I found it. Yeah.
So why you decided to not study in your hometown but to move abroad? Was it something that you dream about from your childhood, or why you decided to pick like this major in Budapest? Because I know that sometimes people pick this major because Budapest is considered to be like European Hollywood. Was it also in your mind, or it was just a random choice?
I had no idea how European Hollywood Budapest is. I just like looked up on the internet. I knew I wanted to be in Hungary because I had a friend who's from here, so I was like, okay, I visited, it's nice. So I was looking up universities here, and Metu was one of the first that came up, so I was like, okay, I saw film in there, I was like, perfect. And then I came here, and I'm seeing so much film. I'm learning in class that like a lot of people from Hollywood that came and started were originally Hungarians. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just came to the perfect place. Like the first apartment I lived in, I was in my room one night and I hear some sounds, and I go to my window and there's a shooting of John Wick happening under my window. So I know the spoilers. I saw the death. So yeah, it's so cool like that this is happening here. It's a perfect place to study film. Yeah.
Once I've met here Johnny Depp, I just went to my library in the city center, and since I was in my headphones, I haven't noticed any shouting or something. I was just entering my regular like room where I study, and like boom, shooting. They were like Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie, and I was like, what should I do? What should I do? So I was like, oh, okay. So I was kind of unfocused from my studies for like 1 hour at least. I was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
I was shocked. And I know that this month Ryan Reynolds will go.
Oh really?
I think he was already here with his whole family, because they will shoot Deadpool.
Oh really?
Yes,
Wow,
yes,
that's crazy.
for the whole month. So basically Deadpool will be filming here.
So our editing teacher in Metu, he edited a film called like Most Vagi something, and it means like now or never. And it's this Hungarian like blockbuster film about how the Hungarians fought the Austrians, like with Petőfi Sándor, like the poet. And since he was our editing teacher and he edited the movie, we were like, let's go see it. So we watched it. It's a nice movie. Check it out. And then me and Jed were walking, just buying some groceries, and we see this man kind of walking near us, and I'm like, wow, he looks just like the main actor of Petőfi Sándor from the movie. And he's coming closer on the crosswalk, and I'm like, wow, like he looks so much like him. And then I'm like, wait, that's actually him. So we saw him. So that was so cool. We took a picture with him. Like he was really nice.
If it's too expensive to go to Los Angeles, just go to Budapest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The better Hollywood.
Perfect. European Hollywood. Are you planning of filming your own like big film at the end of your graduation, or what's your ideal thoughts about working as a film director?
I mean, for our graduation, we have to do a diploma film, so I'll be doing that. But as for like post studies, yeah, I would be interested in directing or cinematographing movies, but not so much blockbusters, more like experimental films, like a smaller independent studio would be great. Yeah, because I'm not really interested in doing like action Marvel blockbuster using like well-known actors, and not really like more artistic indie films. Yeah.
Do you have your favorite art directors or the films that kind of influence you on going to be one of the students of Metu at film major, or it was something that okay, I'm just try it and you like everything? What's your inspiration?
Actually, when I first started looking into film after doing this assignment, I found this one woman named Maya Deren, and she was a early director way back in black and white, and I really liked her stuff. It's just very experimental, kind of like weird, like she washes up on the shore and then she's walking on a table, like it's very like it's kind of crazy, like it doesn't really have a clear storyline, but I just love it's like visual focused and like just aesthetically pleasing and nice. So her, and then also like a pretty famous one is Quentin Tarantino.
Of course.
I just like how like colorful and like alive his movies are. Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, and like that.
I'm in love with Tarantino movies, and as a child, I downloaded just some of the movies on my iPad, and every time when I had zero internet, I was rewatching his movies like non-stop. So I don't know, I'm really a big fan, so I'm also catching some inspiration from his films. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming for today's podcast, and I really enjoy recording it with you, and thank you so much for being with me and letting me sit on this window.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me to the podcast.
Thank you. Yeah, so if you have any questions to Farah, so do not hesitate to ask them in the comments. And yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
The rain picks up.
Yeah, it was so loud. And have you seen that there was a light